In the ring now at the moment, you can see this is Sergeant Ian Rotherick from the South Wales Police. He's introducing himself to the crowd here, and here comes their demonstration given by both the West Midlands Police and the South Wales Police. So I'm going to hand you over now to Sergeant Ian Rotherick.
They're taken on by our handlers and they're brought through the scheme until they're capable of getting at an age where they can work. In front you've got PC Woolford with a 7-month-old Springer Spaniel, Patsy. Second in line, we've got Sergeant Ian Roderick, who's actually our head of training down in South Wales, with his dog PJ. PJ and Patsy are from the same litter, they look like brother and sister. And bringing up the rear is PC Vec with his 10-month-old Springer called Buster. Our dogs are identified at an early age, they're brought through as pups. And we're looking for dogs with a high drive, and everything is done on a play basis. The higher they drive, the more playful we make it, the better dogs they turn out to be. You'll see the handlers in a minute just doing some little exercises with the dogs in relation to retrieves. And through their lives with us, at an early age, we just build up the retrieve drive before we start them actually searching for the substances we require from them. The dogs are trained to search for narcotics, explosives, we've got firearms residue dogs, there's component parts of guns, anyone that comes to us who wants a dog trained, we'll train it up. We've got dogs that have been trained to find mobile phones. We've done that for the prison service because there are a lot of substances taken into prisons via their mobile phones. Anything that anyone wants searched for, we'll train. Passports, cash, these dogs are capable of finding anything. Hopefully now, we'll see in a couple of minutes, wherever they are, we'll have a number of German Shepherds coming out from the West Midlands Medium Programme itself. That's the noise ones in the background. If you bear with us a second as we set up some little props. The handlers will bring the dogs in. Tell you a little bit more about some of our other dogs. Down in South Wales, we have general purpose dogs. We've got a mixture of German Shepherds, Belgian Malinois. We actually have a Rottweiler working as well. This dog coming in now is handled by Sergeant Roberts from South Wales. This dog's name is Badge. He's a victim recovery dog. He's trained on bodily fluids, small spots of blood, and anything that is required from a scene. I'm going to place out a prop now, when the dog's not looking. Cheat. And hopefully what you'll see is the dog actually coming out, and you'll see the dog indicating a substance. They haven't told me what it is, so I can't tell you what it is. Okay. These dogs are used to identify scenes of crime. If they've got a victim and they can't find an actual scene, they'll be used to locate the scene. All the training is based on fun. Everything is fun for these dogs. They don't actually realise they're working.
Trust a cat. Trust a cat.
Alright, let's finish with that one. same routine with each of the cupboards. I'll stay out of the way, obviously, because I need to touch it. I can't even remember which one to put in myself. There we go, and as you go on the ball. Everything we do is based on the ball. The dogs are actually suited for the ball. It's just that we introduce a substance with the ball and they associate finding the substance with finding the ball. As you can see, he thoroughly enjoys it. Now the issue is getting him back. Don't know what that is. I think it's nearly time for the noisy ones at the back. As I said, all the work is based on fun. The more fun it is, the more the dog wants to do it. The dog is waiting for the ball. Here we go. Now these are dogs that are actually from the West Midlands puppy scheme itself. You've got Nifty, Kira and Pippa. They're scheme-bred dogs, West Midlands dogs, a magnificent breeding program ongoing. We've actually worked with some dogs down in South Wales that we've acquired from themselves, one of which you'll see later on performing. They're brought up through the scheme. Everything these dogs do from an early age is monitored. They're either out with police officers or they're out with puppy walkers. But absolutely everything they do is monitored. What you'll see these dogs doing now is the very basics of what we call manhood. It's the early stages of prey drive. Everything these dogs will do is based on prey drive. If we want them to chase someone, we want them to catch them, they've got to have that prey drive in them, and this is the very early stages with a pup. These dogs are only 10, 11 and 8 months. One of them is very, very young. Again, when the dogs are searching for people that are hidden, lost, missing, again, they're searching for the ball and the ball is the ball. This is a little bite bar. This is getting ready to develop onto the sleeve. And the essential is that the dog needs it. There's nothing ever done with these dogs that's going to hurt them. Again, it's fun. For these dogs, it's just fun, fun, fun. I say to people, it's the most fun the dog will ever have. What we are always looking for, if anyone has got an unruly dog, or a delinquent dog, gun dogs, any dogs that they don't want, that they want to donate, the police forces around the country will always take on dogs, will always assess and take on dogs. The little bite bar that was used earlier on, that's just a pre-link to the dog actually going onto a sleeve. It's done in small stages, and you'll see two fully trained dogs now later on in the demonstration actually performing the exercises that they all started out training like this. Each of these dogs is at different stages in its training and their age. Again, it's all fun. The dogs are never hurt in any way, shape or form, and it's just made as much fun as it possibly can. That's a very, very young dog in very early stages of training. There's no control placed on the dog at the moment. That's all we want the dog to do is succeed. Everything in its early life is win, 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 win. And there's a bit of competition involved. Obviously, when he's teasing this dog over here, these dogs, they want to be doing it at the same time. And they all want to be the best. This is the last bit of work they'll do with these dogs now. They will leave them with a toy, because we always, every exercise we do with them, it's always win at the end. We always finish with the dogs on success. And as you can see, all three of them really want to do it. He's getting one in there. I'm getting two of run. That's why they got me on the microphone, because it's a good run. That's the Crufts breeding scheme in the West Midlands. Like I said, they've got a very, very good scheme going up there, and we actually take dogs on from there ourselves. There are two shepherds going to be coming on in a second from South Wales to do a little bit of a demonstration. One of them, Roxy, is actually from the West Midlands breeding scheme that came to us about 18 months ago and is now a fully operational working dog within South Wales. The two dogs you're going to see, what you have to bear in mind is this is not a demonstration team. These are fully operational dogs, operational handlers. Most of the training they do in their spare time. Because of the commitments that are placed on officers now in relation to their police work, there's not as much time to train their dogs during working hours, so everything is based on the amount of commitment they show in their spare time. Right, in front you've got PC Hughes with his German Shepherd bitch called Zina, who's 2.5 years old. I took PC Hughes on his course myself. This dog's been working about 12-18 months. And you've got PC in Henbro with Roxy on the far side there, and that's the dog that's from the West Midlands breeding programme, and she's 3. Two bitches that are working with us. More bitches coming through now and being worked by ourselves than there were years ago. They seem to be easier to come by. PC Hughes wouldn't agree with me, but they seem to be easier to train at the moment. You're going to see them going through a round of obedience now, and then Kev will stay on, and they're going to do double obedience, and Kev will stay on and do a little round on his own. Again, like I said, it's not a demonstration team. Everything we do is based on the dog being obedient. It just progresses through the dog's life, and it just looks professional. Ready? Normal pace dog team forward. Again, training the dog to do this, the dogs have to enjoy it. If they don't enjoy it, they won't do it properly. Turning about. Turn. SIT. Dog team halt. Normal pace, dog team forward. Turn the left and right. Turn. Turning about. Turn. On the floor. Dog team halt. If you notice, I'm using the words on the floor and SIT, because if I say sit, some of the dogs are so into the actual words, they will actually sit for my commands. So we actually use on the floor, SIT, 4 legs if you want the dog to stand. Normal pace, dog team forward. They totally ignore each other as they cross. Turning about turn. Turning left and right towards me. Turn. SIT, dog team halt. Right, PC head roll now This is a young dog, only been out about 18 months, but in the recent regional trials, he's actually won phase 3 work in relation to this dog, which at this stage in the dog's training is an excellent achievement. It's Kevin's second operational police dog. He's also one of our general purpose instructors and explosives instructors as well. As you can see by the way the dog is looking at him, everything is done for fun. I'm standing back here because she doesn't like me. Because I took the course with this dog, she did develop a bit of a fixation on me, so I stay out of the way. This is distance control. Again, when the dog is away from a handler, he's got to be able to control the dog's movements, and the dog has to listen. If you notice, he's using hand commands, but he can also do it just with voice commands. This dog is trained to a very good standard. Right, time to welcome back PC Hembro. And we're going to go into a little round of what we call criminal work, man work. You're going to see the dogs doing what we call a chase and attack, a chase and detain. Here's our able criminals. There's PC Jones sat down by there, and PC Vec making his way up. And I'm going to get out of the way again, because she don't like me. I forgot about that. So let's get down by here. Right, when we're ready, lads. We're doing it like this, coming close into the dogs, simply because the arena is small, and we want to make sure the dogs have actually got the attention from the criminal. Right, that's the detain part. Now hopefully you'll see the control part. There we are, she had a look at me again, look. I'm getting worried. I'm coming up here out of the way because they're going back this way. And I want to be out of the way. I'm getting too old to get bitten. Some of these handlers are cruel to me. They reckon I've got enough padding. I don't need one of those padded sleeves anymore. Right, that's the control part of it. All these dogs have got to be under perfect control. Everything they do when they're told, and they do it straight away. Right, this is now a non-biting exercise. You'll see the same criminals running, or hopefully it'll be a non-biting. That's for when someone runs away and all of a sudden they decide, right, there's a dog chasing me, I'm going to give myself up. And you don't want the dog biting that person. Again, perfect control at the end. Going to walk them back. Right, and get into the safe spot again. It's the most walking I've done in years. Right, it's another non-biting exercise. This is what we call a recall or an emergency stop. Again, you could get one of the dogs breaking, and that's all it is someone out for a jog, and you don't particularly want to bite in that person. So it could be another dog running. It's an emergency recall to be used in any scenario when the dog decides it wants to do something, or the handler has decided to send and wants to get the dog back. Right, this is the most aggressive exercise you'll see today. from there. And this is very, very, very confrontational. Again, I must stress that the dogs are never, ever hurt in any way, shape or form in any of our training. The stick a PCVEC has is padded. The dog is never hit. The most we will do is actually stroke the stick down the side of the dog's body, just to make sure the dog won't release because he's felt some sort of contact. Again, perfect control. That's it, lads. You can now reward your dogs. Do you want to bring them back on? Right, I'll welcome all the dogs back onto the arena now because that's the end of our display. I'll just have them bring all the dogs back on so you can show your appreciation. Like I said, we're not a display team. We're all operational handlers, and that's the standard of dog you've seen here this morning is indicative of what we've got working down in South Wales and of what they'll have working up in West Midlands. It's the most fun, or I see it as the most fun a dog will ever have in his life. I'm a 27-year dog handler and I'm retiring next month, and it's the most fun I've ever had. It's the most fun all my dogs have ever had, and these puppies, it's the most fun they will ever have as well. So if you can put your hands together and show your appreciation. We've got the noisy delinquents in front. And the old heads at the back. And like I said, if anyone has got any dog that is either getting out of control, is becoming too boisterous, too much for them, and they wish to donate it, any of the forces through the country, I'm sure, will be only too pleased to come and have a look at whatever you've got with the purpose of using it as a working dog. And I'd like to thank you now on behalf of the West Midlands Police Dog Section and the South Wales Police Dog Section. And I hope you've all enjoyed the little display that we have put on for you. Thank you very much.
Give a big round of applause to lead the arena, folks. A tremendous display. And thanks very much for being a good commentary on it.